Link down below as always if you want to read this shit on your own. General added the roster sharing feature, added IIHF tournament, gameplay, added IIHF playoff OT rules, updated international rule set to reflect the new IIHF changes, various stick and physics improvements, improved human goalie save selection on reflex saves while in set, probably while in net. Anyways, fixed an issue where user goalie facing wasn't updating when the puck was carried behind the net, as well as a case where players could poke the puck and instead of carrying velocity, it would stop in place. Give this video a thumbs down and I'll make sure I poke you in the face with a puck at a very high velocity. Fixed an issue where the puck would get stuck in collisions with boards. Oh fuck. Various gameplay crashes and desync fixes. Presentation, X-Factor ability indicator active and used state tuning. Improvements to post-goal sequences / timing. Creation zone, added shot pass bias attribute. When creating players, 0 to 15 attribute range. 0 is more shots, 15 is more passes. Fix for custom teams not showing names numbers on the jersey when in gameplay. Franchise mode, added strategy templates to get generated for draft prospects. Fixed an issue where CPU teams did not sign elite low potential prospects that they drafted. Decreased the salary expectancy boost for players when they have high performance seasons. Decreased trade value boost for 34-plus-year-old goalies when they have a high-performance season. Decreased X-Factor trade value impact. Fix for the play next game tile, not showing the matchup on the hub after the trade deadline. Fixed a crash when starting a 32 expansion franchise with custom rosters that has created players under franchise. Miscellaneous UI fixes, be a pro, miscellaneous conversation fixes, miscellaneous UI fixes, art, center ice changes, updated the following center ice layouts, updated the Chicago Blackhawks United Center logo, and the Minnesota Wild XL Energy Center text to be black, not green. Uniforms, the following uniforms have been added or updated to NHL 22, ECHL. I almost read that as Aliens Americans. Allen American alternate, Florida Everblade, Holmes, Fort Wayne Comets alternate, Greenville Swamp Rabbits, home and away, Swamp Rabbit, I fucking love it, oh boy. Indy Fuel away. Canadian Hockey League, Kitchener Rangers alternate, Quebec Remparts alternate, DEL. Seriously, I gotta read all that? No one gives a shit about all this, there's no way. Just pause it. I'm lazy. I'm just being honest. Pause it right there. Those are the jerseys that got updated there. IIHF. Here we go. From Austria all the way to the US. There we go. Right there. Those all the jerseys. Pause that. Give that a look. I gotta hurry because I'm getting hungry. And it's gonna be great. And it's gonna... Anyways, that's enough of that. Equipment. Added goalie stick visors. You know. The stuff that nobody's going to read again. Go ahead and pause that. Take a look at that really quick. They fixed some sticks. Improvements. I'll read that. Fixed an issue where the arena glass in the Columbus Blue Jackets nationwide arena was leaning towards the ice. Well, maybe that's because somebody got power bombed right into it. Fixed an issue where the fans in San Jose Sharks SAP Center were clipping through the penalty benches. Fixed an issue where a cameraman is clipping through glass at the Vegas Golden Knights T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile, whatever. Fixed an issue where some NHL star casual jerseys had ghosted logos on them. So they just decided to casually fix that. World of Chell added additional content into Walk. For upcoming Chell challenges, check back often to collect the latest cool new content. Fixed multiple issues where text was not visible because of similar colored background. As well as an issue where the player level text was too dark during the viewing player loadouts from a dressing room. I'm not going to touch that one. Fixed an issue where the loadout class text was cut off when changing from a short to a longer named player class. Give this video a thumbs down and I'll make sure whatever was longer is shorter because it's going to get cut right off. Ignore me. Fixed an issue where some of the leaderboard combo box down boxes. What? Or issues where Leveling up from XP on the Chell Challenges screen could not update the top right player level UI, as well as an issue where the previous end of period score was being shown during the current end of period NIS and clubs. Fixed an issue where callouts were missing from dynamic banners. Issue where the drop-in team name would briefly display after switching from drop-in to clubs game mode. Or an issue where images were missing from a couple of loading screens, as well as an issue where the post-game flow for clubs season progression was not showing the number of ties. Fixed an issue where hovering over a locked loadout on the edit loadout screen would show an X Factor icon in the info box, as well as an issue where team logos were not showing on the score clock overlay, an issue where the scroll functionality didn't function in my career stats if a user switched from my career stats to player rank, or an issue where the view player loadouts option was not accessible after a user re-died up. What? In a dressing room. Fixed an issue where the social widget, wouldn't open on the player rank overview screen. I ate my lunch way too fast. Fixed an issue in edit club uniforms where the same button was being used for social widget in preview, or an issue where the loadout info box wasn't updating when changing between loadouts on the edit loadout screen. An issue where the loadout widget was being displayed in the edit loadout screen, that's been fixed, as well as an issue in creation zone where the jersey laces color was not updating for goalies when changed, or an issue where the UI was not updating when the user was speaking, or muted. Fixed an issue where spamming through the custom builds tutorial sometimes led to a crash, or an issue where the network ping info was covered by the starting match text in the search status box. Give this video a thumbs down, and I'm going to cover your face with the back of my hand when I ping it right off your forehead. You see what I did there? Don't even ask. Fixed an issue where entering intro animations after entering goal celebrations would bring up the text for goal celebrations. It feels good when you can literally get a chuckle out of your own joke, out of your own cringe. Fixed an issue where viewing stats for a player was misaligned in the leaderboards, or an issue where team logos were not showing on the score clock overlay, or an issue where the color change option was present for the fire signature effect, or an issue where the club home team gloves and helmets were using the away team colors. HUT. Added ability for players to transfer HUT content. Updated X Factor master item art for Jack Echel, whatever. Added an X Factor master item art for Dougie Hamilton. I can say that. Marc-André Fleury. And Seth Jones. Fixed an issue where synergies were not showing up in edit lines screen. Various issue where synergies were not showing up in the trade offer screen. Other various UI fixes. There you have it. That was painful to read through, but I did it. And if you made it to the end, tap yourself on the shoulder. It takes a special kind of person. If you want to help support me, give me some money. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in the search results, and people are looking shit up. You didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. We already know a bunch of different things that could have happened to you throughout the patch notes if you went ahead and did so. If you want to subscribe, great. If not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. I get paid on the views, not on the subscribers. Still enjoy it though. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Why am I looking at the camera as if my camera was on? That's enough of that. Over and out.